Here, let's get a look at this by this. I like the way they put it. The 81-year-old. So there's your 9. Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers. The scumbag Ashkenazi Jew, the fake fucking Jew, saying that all the Palestinians deserve to die. Why? So you can go on running this fucking fictitious fucking game you've got that you're the chosen? See, the world's starting to figure this shit out. The world is starting to figure out that these people have been pulling a fucking really nasty game on humanity. And I told you, a long time ago, the old man said, I'm not going to get even with you, I'll get even with your kids. And that's what's happening. They fucked up a long time ago, and now this generation is going to pay for it. Okay? They're going to pay for it. Because they perpetrated and kept pushing this agenda. And now the world's starting to go, hey, you really are killing innocent people. Watch. Get this thing to go. There we go.
Israel wants basically to turn Gaza into some concentration camps and just weed out Gaza altogether.
Yeah. We want to make concentration camps. The world is so. All they want is peace. They want to have people stop throwing rockets at them. I think to make the point clear, I'm going to stand in front of Madonna's house and throw paintballs, and let's see if she comes out and has me arrested. People do things to you, you got to stop.
Here's the thing that people don't understand. It isn't just Israel surrounded by a bunch of countries in the Middle East that don't like it. It's Israel is involved in all the world's goings-on with wars. It isn't just Israel's just sitting there going, oh, poor us, leave us alone. They have their fingers in fucking everything, causing trouble all over the world. And a lot of people know that. The way the American views it is, oh, they're just surrounded by enemies and we have to help them. You don't understand. They're the ones that have their fingers in all the wars that are going around all over the world. This is the head of the snake.
I
It's
see,
very much like my second marriage.
You know, I mean, but a lot of people, you know, we talked about this before, a lot of people are upset. It's almost 2,000 Palestinians dead.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Tell that to the people in Hiroshima.
Yeah, it was almost 100,000.
Good. When you get ask Colin Powell. When you get
Like how she flashed. You know, she flashed right there. And then she goes to the 1.
declare war, you declare war. They started it.
She flashed the 0 with the 3. So there's your 3, and then she held up 1.
Now don't count who's dead. You're dead. You deserve to be dead. You started it. You started it. You can't make me be a senator.
How do you get rid of Hamas without the
You can't get rid of Hamas. You have to say you do not recognize it. They are terrorists.
They were democratically elected. This is just an
They were
argument.
re-elected by a lot of very stupid people who don't even own a pencil.
So you got to understand something. The oldest game in the Bible with the Jews is I call it the crying game. Point the finger at everybody and say, "Oh, look at how we look at what they've done to us. Oh, poor us." But they're really the ones that behind the scenes are manipulating everything. The Nazis are in there too. They ain't trying to fucking rid the world of the Jews. They're all in it together. But the bottom line is, do you see? They do want the Jews out of the way because they just want to run the show. But it isn't over some kind of holier than thou thing. But the bottom line is the world is starting to wake up to the fact that these guys are pulling this shit. And the time is running out because they think in 2017 there's going to be this big energy spike somewhere in the area that they're trying to conquer right now, which is ancient Babylonia, which is Iran, Iraq, and Syria. And in modern day Kabbalistic writings, if they need to be in that area, because according to them they missed it last time and they got stuck here. So basically, this is a story of the fallen angels again trying to get the fuck out of here. Okay, it isn't just Israel fighting somebody next door and all the world's against them. It surrounded them. They have had their hands in all the started wars for hundreds and hundreds of years for monetary gain and stealing people's lands. They just sit back and let everybody kill each other while they go in and take the spoils. People are starting to wake up to that shit. And this is where what God said a long time ago that, you know, because you guys fucked up and stabbed me in the back, I'm not gonna make you pay for it now. I'll wait and I'll do it to your kids. And there's nothing worse than a parent thinking somebody's gonna do something to their kids. But these fuckers don't think that God exists. They think they are God. That's the problem. And so does the rest of the world, without understanding that's what they're doing when they're supporting Israel. They think that they're helping out when actually they're really pushing the agenda of destruction.